It would take seven figures for us to sell that domain name. Let me know if you're interested. Hey, Chris Zach with Media Options. I help companies to acquire the raw version of the brand, broker on some of the best domain names on the planet. Check that out over at MediaOptions.com. Check out ChrisZecker.com. Check out my YouTube channel. Check out all of my my podcasts that I've done. Anyways, I was reaching out I made an offer on this domain name. It was like in the $200,000 range. And the company came back and said, yeah, Chris, appreciate it, but it would take like seven figures for them to consider selling it. It's part of the brand. You know, there was logic behind why they said that. But it was interesting because like 2 years ago, I had tried to sell a domain name to them that was like equally as good, you know? And it was like, no interest, you know, we'll give you 20,000 or something crazy, right? So why am I saying this, right? I'm saying this because like companies understand the power of domain names, okay? Brands understand them for the most part. They just don't want your domain name. They don't want to sell their domain name, right? You know, it's interesting that how this works. I mean, one of the questions I ask people when we're trying to sell domain name is, hey, if you own this, would you sell it to me? Like if you own this is part of your brand. Let's say it's like, it's the raw version of the brand. So they're maybe try Quilt and this is Quilt, or there's something reports and this is reports.com, right? Go to our website, you can see the raw version of the brands that we're brokering. And they now own this. And we came to them and said, hey, we'll give you $300,000 for this domain name. They would say, you're absolutely crazy. We're never selling this. This is an integral part of our brand. And for us to sell this would mean we have to peel it apart and we have to peel everything back. Okay? They would never sell it. But at the same point, they're saying, hey, we only want to, you know, we'll only give you this amount for it. And that, it just comes down to those three conversations that I've shared over and over again. It's like, what do you want to pay? What's the gut level, right? We all want to pay as little as possible. I mean, you want to go in and get your GMC Denali for 20% of the sticker price, right? I mean, that'd be a great feeling. Like you wouldn't want to do that. Then it's, what is it worth for you? Like, what is the true return on investment for you? And then the third question is, what is this company going to sell it for? Okay, so I mean, you have both sides of the equation. It's like, hey, I want to sell it for here. If the return on investment is like 100 times what the sales price is, then you need to buy it. You need to buy that as a company because like it's a steal. Like it's literally free. This domain name is free for you. Okay. If it's not, if it's less than that, then let's say it's the price is you'll never even come into the return within 10 years. Well, then don't buy it. It doesn't make sense. Okay, but there's a very real number to that. So, a couple things to unpackage there. Get it? One is pricing. They don't want your domain name. The third point here is just what is that number, right? I mean, you want to move people from, hey, here's my gut feeling with what I want to pay, to logic in one sense. Like, here's what it's, here's like the true return on investment for me and for my company. And the price that you're asking, wow, it's a steal. Literally, if we look at it in that way, this domain name is free. And it's going to continue to produce more and more for us. It's the best decision that we ever made.